Hello, Ethan here. This video has spoilers for Chapter 2, and if you haven't played it, now would be the best time to give it a try. It's currently 80% off. That's 99 cents. So, if you want to play it before watching this video, now would be the best time to do so. It is on sale until August 12th, and if you've already played it, maybe tell somebody else about the sale. Maybe they'll be interested in this game. Any support is appreciated. Now enjoy the jankcast. Alright, fellows, welcome back to Jankcast 2, our second devlog. We filmed the last one like 6 months ago. We've been working on Chapter 2.
We finished Chapter 1.
By the time you're seeing this...
Chapter 1 took us like 6 months.
It took too long. I think it's because there was a lot of times where we weren't really working on it. Like, we had a whole time where we just played Dying Light instead of actually doing anything.
Oh, yeah, because, we took a huge break from development because it's not like we had any, like, fans or anything.
Yeah, so occasionally we just play a game. We're gamers, we're cool like that. Anyway, this is the first piece of concept art that was ever drawn for Chapter 2. Well, actually, that's not technically true, because we came up with the water park idea pretty much instantly after Chapter 1, while we were making it.
Oh, yeah, this isn't even the first, like, concept of the water park.
But this is the first real concept art, I'd say. And once you've played the game...
This is the first concept art of, like, this version of it.
And I think I already said by the time you're seeing this, Chapter 2 is out. I don't know if I said that, actually. By the time this video releases...
Some of the other concepts I just have here. Alright.
So this is
Anyway, this was like the first ever concept.
Yeah, this is the stuff Ben drew up. This is why he has concept art credits, even though... Well, we know. Yeah,
anyway, this circly bit's supposed to be the elevator. This bit actually did stay pretty consistent. This was like the only thing that we had like sorted out. Yeah, everything else was completely different though.
The only reason we have that hallway bit into the room from the elevator is because that's how Chapter 1 ended it. So we kind of had to keep it for like consistency, even though you guys will never see like the old version of the water park unless we decide to show it.
No, I did show it in the last Jankcast.
Oh.
I wanted to make sure that people knew that that's not what we're doing. That's just like a sphere that I threw some stuff in.
That one was thrown together.
The vague idea. In fact, we weren't even confident enough that people could make it out as a water park, so you have to build a gigantic
I added a sign there
that said water park.
I didn't want to add a sign, but I just wanted people to know, hey, this is going to be something cooler, which I don't think we really showed off because that water park compared to what we made, way different. But anyways.
Yeah, I think it is actually in the Blender file, just like here for some reason. Yeah, so if you look, yes, this is the old water park. Yeah, this bit's not supposed to be here. But yeah, this is it. It's incredibly small.
Wow, look at this water park.
A hallway with a pool.
Yeah, you can tell it was rushed together. That concrete wasn't even the texture for it, for the flooring.
Oh no, this was different because I redid a lot of the materials that I didn't use. So a lot of these materials just straight up.
This room here was how we ended Chapter 1 originally on the original release. Now for the Steam release, and with Chapter 2, because we made that.
Something that's kind of funny is I think this is actually the exact same chain link fence, though.
Probably. It does look the same.
Yeah. Because this chain link fence is actually like a thing that I rendered. So it looks good. So yeah. Everything else, though, I just cobbled together.
Yeah, we're going to assume you've played the game before watching this, because, I guess it's kind of spoilers for the things we'll show. So here, this is the...
This whole thing is very spoiler heavy.
Yeah, spoilers, beware, blah, blah, the drill.
There's also this early concept.
Yeah, this is one Ben drew. I immediately vetoed it.
You can only see this as an elephant.
That is an elephant. It can only be seen as an elephant.
It's not an elephant. It is. People will be able to clearly tell that this is a lazy.
It's not an elephant, Jesse. You can clearly tell it's a water park. It just sounds like you're going into a Walter White.
You can tell that it's. You can tell that the elevator's right here. It goes out into the food court. That's what this little shack is. What else would it be, Jesse?
You've never seen a water
Guess
park,
what
Jesse.
those are? Those are boundaries. We got the eatery, and this squiggly line that is obviously a chain link fence. You would have to be stupid to think that it's anything else. Where were we?
I don't know. We were talking about the elephant in the room.
Oh yeah. It's clearly not a fucking elephant.
That is an elephant. Anybody that sees this will say it's not. It even has an ear. Why the fuck does it have an ear? It has an eye. It has the trunk.
Where is the ear?
Do you not? All right, right where the head is.
The what?
The elephant head that everybody can clearly see, right there.
Jesus, you can't. You're not pointing to anything. I can't see your fucking screen.
Yeah, yes, you fucking can. I'm screen sharing.
Oh, there it is. Sorry, I mixed up our screen shares. What is
Right there. That's the elephant ear. This is the head. This is the trunk. This is a leg. This is its fat body. The tail's a bit weird, sure. Like everything.
Because it's not a fucking elephant.
If 90% of it is an elephant and the other 10% isn't, I'm gonna assume it's an elephant.
No.
Yes.
Anyway, here's the kids area.
Yes, you can tell it's the kids area because it has 2 lines.
So this is actually supposed to be like a 3-lane water slide thing that goes into the massive pool, which is actually inspired by, well, so the entire water park is actually loosely inspired by an actual water park that we've been to called. That's where the like chain link fence comes from. That's where that
also, if you
water slide comes from.
If you notice the cut there, it's because Ben just fucking doxed our location, so I cut it out.
I didn't say shit. I just said the name.
He just so happened to say the name of the water park.
Just one of.
There's only been one of them. So beep bop boop, we've been found. The FBI's coming. Group chats leak.
There's only one water park that has one location, and we've just doxed ourselves anyway.
Yeah, out of every water park, there's only been one. So this is the one I drew, and as you can see, it's a bit more coherent. It doesn't look like a damn elephant. So you can see it kind of
looks like an arm, though.
Yeah, I noticed that. But when you're looking at this, not too much actually changed. Every one of the 4 areas is exactly
literally
as it is here.
Every single section has changed.
What are you talking?
The elephant.
What? I'm not talking about the elephant. I'm talking about from the final game version to this. This to the final game.
Oh.
So, as you can see, the kids' room definitely changed a lot. So I drew it this big. Then in the model Ben gave me, it was very small. It was a 1 room with 1 pool. It was very small. And I didn't really like it, but we kind of just kept it. But, like, within the last month of development, actually, I think, I told them, nah, we gotta change it, man. This is the first room the players are gonna see. It's gotta be cool. And you can see what we have today, which is this right here. Look at this thing. It's got a pirate ship.
Yeah, and if you look on the mural, we got Captain Jonathan C. Hasselthorne.
Yeah, Captain Jonathan C. Hasselthorne is a character of ours from a YouTube series we did. It's on my channel, eBone05. So this is a guy from one of our Sea of Thieves videos on my YouTube channel. He may look familiar. He doesn't, I assure you. I'll zoom in, sure.
Oh yeah, and before you ask, yes, Jonathan C. Hasselthorne is directly related to Aurelius Kavanaugh.
So there's actually only 2 major changes from this to the final game. Again, I'm assuming you've played it and you know what it looks like. The kids' room, which I just mentioned, and this area here. In the final game, this is a food court. This, in the concept art, it was originally like a room full of slides and it had like a space theme to it.
Actually, no, it was just like 1 slide that you would go up like an elevator like they do for like rockets and stuff.
Wow, that's not exactly what I had planned. Like, yeah, that would be there.
No, I think the original idea was that it would be a massive slide that you go through and you go to every single
But it wasn't
location.
just one water slide in the room. It was going to be more. But like the main idea was that there'd be a water slide. It goes all the way around. And you'd have to... I think you were going to grab a key item from it at some point. Maybe? Or was it theirs for fun? I'm not sure. That concept didn't really stick around for too long, so we didn't get to that point. And as you can see here, it has the waterfall with the slide behind it. We had that planned out very early. The fact that there'd be a secret entrance behind the waterfall. So yeah, we came up with that in chapter 1 or something.
We actually had a lot of stuff planned out.
Yeah, we had some of
the flamingo floaty too.
Yeah, we came up.
Oh yeah, you want to show the early concept of the flamingo floaty?
You mean the image of it?
Your mock-up.
The image of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Beware for what you are about to see. So I, in Blender, made a little flamingo floaty just as a test purpose, and I saw nothing wrong with this image. Okay? I
Which is
swear
the
to
most
God.
hilarious part.
And then I showed it to Ben, and, well, that's when I noticed it. I thought it was just a little flamingo.
I didn't say anything either. I just like
Yeah, you didn't say
this
anything for
because this
months.
version stayed for months. Yeah, because I thought it was obvious.
Well, this wasn't obviously going to be the final version, but this is just what we had. So as you can see, we have stairs here that go downstairs and upstairs. I came up with the fact that there'd be like an upstairs area. Originally, there's going to be like little rooms in each of the areas, but we kind of just switched that to windows. You can also see here it planned on
That's
going into
because
the...
3D modeling is hard.
Yeah. It also went to
Yeah,
the kids'
so
room, but
the basement and the upper area were like very a lot looser than just the main area, especially the basement.
Yeah, the basement, which I'll show you right now. So I didn't plan on this being the final version of the basement. This is just what I gave as an example for what the
Well,
objectives was going to be.
we didn't really have a final version of the basement until like right before the game came
Yeah.
out.
The basement took a while to fully work out because we'd always have different ideas. In fact, like something you may notice here if you played the game is you're looking at the ocean. You notice there's nothing else there. But in the final version, there is a maintenance hall between these areas, one of them which leads to a back room behind the ocean where you'll turn off the waves. We didn't plan that till very late, because originally you were going to go here, underneath it, or not exactly underneath it, something like that, and that's where you'd turn it off. Yeah, so some things changed late in development, which you probably wouldn't expect. What is this? Oh, I think this is one of the early
Oh, that's the
back
EAV.
room. Yeah, this is one of the early designs for what the room would look like. This
Yeah.
didn't exactly stay the same. But some of the concepts I had planned for the safe room kind of there, like this green area. This is like a plantery room, a greenhouse, or whatever. Whatever it is.
Yeah, you don't actually get to see much of it in the ending cutscene.
Yeah, let's
You'll
just
probably see
say.
more of that in Chapter 4.
Yeah, and we should address this right now. Chapter 3, you will be playing as Dell. You will not be playing as Andy. From the chap.
Really?
Yeah, I was gonna tell you later, but I guess we'll just get it away now. You might want to start working on that, actually.
Gosh, yeah. Hold
In
on.
fact, I think we're gonna have to cancel this jankcast. He's got to start modeling.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just. All right, we're done.
Oh, sweet.
All right, here we go.
So this is a look at Dell. You may, if you actually remember Dell from Chapter 1, he was kind of not in it because we had plans for him. He's missing his jacket, his classic jean jacket. It's not there, which...
I wonder who could have taken that.
Yeah, you might or might not know. Like, I'm assuming you paid attention to what happened in the game.
I wonder who took that.
Somebody took his jacket. And who took Dell? We don't even know who took Dell. Well, we know. You don't know. So yes, Chapter 3 will be Dell-focused. You'll be playing as Dell in an area, which we'll just save until later.
This is a very Dell-focused chapter.
Yeah.
We have a whole lot of Dell in this one.
Yeah.
A lot of Dell representation.
So much Dell. So Andy will be taking a break for the chapter. Not really, because, well, would it be bad to say that Chapter 3 and 2 take place at the exact same time? Probably not, right?
I was about to say that, actually. Yeah,
Right.
Chapter 2 and 3 take place at the same time.
Yeah, so when you're playing as Dell, no, Andy's doing his stuff in the water park at the same times, you know?
Yeah, which actually there's kind of something funny that, I don't know, people pick up on it when they get into the actual game.
Some
but we'll
funny
save that
things
for when
relating
the
to
game
that.
actually comes out. Anyway, back to Chapter 2.
And then as you can see here, whoa, I drew these are the doors to each of the separate areas, and then there's windows here too, because I wanted you to be able to see the areas from the outside, which you can now see in the final game, which, bam, here's the windows.
Actual windows.
Yeah, the windows are here.
Oh yeah, something kind of fun. So in Blender, there is no actual water. That was entirely in Unreal.
Yeah, the water, I did some material stuff. So here's an empty look at the room. Wow.
Oh yeah, and also a fun fact about these things. So this is actually inspired by an actual wave system in a mall. It was actually really hard to find this for reference because I knew that I wanted this version of a wave maker, but this isn't actually what wave makers usually are. They usually use either like pressure or other water in order to create the waves. This design specifically is actually very rare. But it looks cool, so I'm keeping it.
It does look cool. It's awesome to see it push the waves.
It is.
All
It's
right.
very satisfying. Oh yeah, also that's where like all the hydraulics come from. That's like 1-to-1 with the reference because there's literally like no other reference for it.
So the shower rooms, those were not a too recent addition, but didn't happen at the exact same time the buildings were done.
Yeah, we left the shower rooms as kind of just like a black box for a while.
Yeah.
Some fun facts about the constellations here. Some of these are actually real. This one's the Big Dipper. This one, I believe, is Orion, the Hunter. And then we just have Janko, Cube, the Blender default cube actually, and then just Z because I don't know.
Yeah, because Z is
I
cool.
got lazy with that one.
Guess we can probably now talk about the character concept art.
Oh yeah, we can talk about the characters.
So
Tamar first.
All right.
Or
All
Axie?
right. Yeah, I guess Tamar would probably. So we came up with
Yeah, 'cause
Tamar.
Tamar should come first.
Yeah, Tamar we came up with in chapter 1. You can see a poster of him in chapter 1. Axie
Yeah.
we came up with later. I came up with him as
Well,
mostly a
just a little
joke because I wanted to come up with an orange animal, and I ended up finding Golden Lion Tamarins. So yeah, here he is. This is Tamar. I drew this guy
Yeah,
on
we got
actual
the-
paper.
Yeah, most of the concept art is just on like actual paper.
Yeah, in November, I think it was. This one I was drawing a bunch of stuff on paper because I thought it was easier to actually get my thoughts across. And I think it turned out pretty well, I'd say.
Yeah, even in like most of like the level concept art is just like on actual paper.
Yeah, look at all that.
Okay, maybe not most of it, but most like the jungle, the desert, and I think like the ocean. Oh, this is the rocky area.
Well,
I
not the
believe.
ocean. The ocean was pretty simple. Beach and water.
The
Really
ocean
not
is pretty simple.
not
Yeah.
much had to be drawn on that. So Tamar, he was pretty consistent, besides the like technical first draft that I wouldn't really count. As you can see, there's also
Yeah.
a little Axie head on the right of Tamar there when I was working things
Yeah,
out.
Axie. We knew we wanted to make Axie a character for a while. We just didn't have like a concept for her for a long
Yeah.
time.
Funnily enough, I made a very early draft of her, which I actually don't know if I have, but it looks pretty much very similar to the one we have now.
Yeah.
I have that. I think this is the first idea when we started working her head out, though, as you can see here. I drew this.
It was like very round.
Yeah. You can see a lot of... we went through a lot of concepts of Axie, as you can see. A lot.
Mhm.
She went through lots. That's
What the
Leon
fuck is
Kennedy.
that?
That's Leon Kennedy right
Oh.
there, I think. Ben came up with the idea of her wearing glasses because axolotls have bad eyesight.
Yeah.
So we went with it. Ah, wait, I found it. Here's the earliest Axie I've ever... Well, not the earliest one, but a pretty early Axie.
Why'd you send it in Discord?
Because I found it on my phone. Yeah. Are you pulling it up, or do I gotta pull it up?
No, you show you're fucking
All right,
done.
so I made I made this because I thought it's funny, you know. Buff man, he's in a pink flamingo float. He's got his stun gun going through the place. That one was mostly for
Andy
jokes. I
Rainbow.
obviously didn't assume that'd be Final Andy. So I think this is the earliest Axie I've drawn. And as you can, this one was a bit more. Oh, how would you put it? Not edgy.
Oh, here it is.
She looks rough on the
I don't know,
edges.
this one's a lot more detailed.
Oh yeah, that one. That's the final one I showed you.
Yeah.
So this is the first. This is the first one I drew. Then there was a lot of in between. Then the final one. You can see
Honestly,
pretty
I kinda
similar.
like the final one or the first one, but it's kind of noisy and it didn't really fit like the vibe.
Yeah. I think. Wait a minute.
Oh, that's a good idea. No, yeah, no, write that down. Write that down.
Yeah, write that down. So yeah, most of the characters didn't really change too much from concept arts because we're just that good. High five. Oh, okay. We're not.
We're not in the same room.
Yeah, but air high five. Top of the morning to you,
Yeah,
ladies.
for fucking yeah. Anyway, Axie. Oh yeah. Also, it's canon that Axie plays the automaton.
Yeah, because one of the concept arts I drew over, I thought, looks very similar to an automaton. You're never actually gonna see her use an automaton, but like,
If we ever get like a budget, we need to sell like axolotl automatons like as a thing.
yeah, because her head is perfect for it. None of the animatronics have voices, but if they did, I always pictured her sounding similar to an automaton, which kind of doesn't make sense if she plays an
Just
automaton.
like the dialogue box, like
Yeah,
it's just like automaton sounds.
this is a model I made up when I was trying to show Ben.
I forgot about this thing.
Yeah, I was trying to show Ben the vibes I wanted for Axie, because I think the first what?
That subsurface scattering hitting hard.
Yeah, I think it looks funny. But as you can see here, it's pretty similar. Some of the vibes are there, obviously. But basically what I've been saying is most of the concept art doesn't really change too much. Sure, there's things here and there.
Yeah, I should probably show Axie's model.
Yeah, since we're talking about her so much, she should probably get an appearance in jankcast too.
Also, Axie doesn't exactly have like... She doesn't have like an actual standing animation. She just has like a bunch of idle animations.
Yeah,
in the water.
She only swims. I think she...
Andy dying in the background.
Yeah, it's like that image of the person taking a picture of themselves, like a selfie, and there's somebody drowning in the background. Which I actually referenced in
He's just
game.
being a drama queen.
You can literally... There's an image in game of Axie, and if you look in the background, there's a Tamar arm sticking out of the ocean. Yeah, we'll talk about this. This isn't really relevant to development, but during Valentine's Day, I wanted to make something for Valentine's Day, but obviously I'm not the modeler or the blender guy, so I told Ben to work on it, or his pay was getting cut. His pay was already $0.
Yeah, I get paid.
Mine. Yeah, no, we don't get paid. Not yet. We're about to make it big, boys.
Yeah, make sure to buy our NFT in order to fund development.
Yes. Please purchase our game, please, so we can spend it on
purchase
gambling.
Coin now.
Fund our Vegas trip so we can lose it all.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Also,
yes.
Can we talk about?
This is the first screenshot I took of development, as you can see. World 2 first shot. I got the water in. It's the building. You can tell the building is way smaller than it was, because the second floor was very short. I wanted it to be taller. Ben didn't like that very much. He was happy with it. He didn't want to make another staircase. He didn't want to make it go up another floor.
Yeah, actually, hold on.
Yeah, that image of you being angry that you sent me.
Pull that up
You have it? Oh. Yeah, I made these blank template and one with text with that Janko image. I added some funny text on them. None I'm going to be sharing with you today. Not sure that I can. I think this one's fun. No, that one's not fun. Nope, not that one. Nope.
Just
nope.
Ending career speedrun. Any percent.
Where is it? I can't find it. There was one with the text on it that said, "I'm less jank when I'm with you," which I thought actually fit.
That was the one that I came up with.
Yeah. The only
you
one
came up with some degenerate shit. I don't know what the fuck you were.
Whoa! Don't say it like that, because that's not true. What is this? This career assassination? So if you notice another suspicious cut there. Oh God.
Can I edit this one?
No, you do not edit this. This is my recording. Hold on. You guys want to see my desktop background? That isn't this one. You should play Janko now. Yeah. This probably would have been more fitting to keep instead of the other one the entire time. Damn it, I didn't think of that. As you can see, for Chapter 2, we made some funny memes.
It doesn't even make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense, but I love it. Some random images we've taken over the course of development. This is my personal favorite. The
Why
Hall
are
of
they all
Andes.
monochromatic? What
I don't
happened?
know.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything. They were just like this. As you can see, here's some concept art that he already showed off, but here's it next to the actual thing. And as you can see, very consistent.
Squidward.
Yeah, Squidward's there. I don't know why I drew Squidward. I think my sister wanted me to draw Squidward, so I did. Here's the image of Andy with the pre-floaty. As you can see, it looks like a flamingo floaty without any textures or detail to it. There's nothing wrong with it.
Absolutely nothing wrong with it, whatsoever.
Here's the screenshot of Andy in the Rockies, or above the Rockies, looking at it. You can see, untextured. Looks pretty cool. This looks like it's if I'm gonna turn into a Breath of the Wild opening. You know, it's behind his back and it pans. This is something I've always wanted to talk about. This isn't even the waterfall. This is just all of the water.
Oh,
but originally,
yeah. Why does it do this?
So, I don't. Well, I figured it out. Well, I don't know why I did it, but I figured it out. Where are we? So occasionally during development, I would play test. I'd run in. I'd look at the waterfall, and it would be shining green, like radiation. It was bright as hell. It would take up the entire screen. So I'd reset, play again. It wasn't there. There was no problem with it. Yeah, and then the waterfall. I did some things, and we'd never seen it again. But it was like a reoccurring thing over a few months. And in this chapter, we actually have voice actors. They're all our friends.
Yes, they're all unpaid interns.
They are unpaid. We had to tie up some of them to actually get them to do the lines. It was a lot of work. And, oh yes, Ivan Kosker. You just upskirted Axie. Why you do that?
Because that's just this button.
What you do? Oh, you have a hotkey to do that? you have a hotkey.
No, Blender does.
Cancel Blender right now, man. What was that?
Kind of hit the X arrow. And
the X arrow, yes. See, you make me look sus with that other thing. I'm gonna do it right back to you. Alright, Ivan Kosker, if you've played the game, you'll know him. He's in a few of the logs. He's a character that is going to be very essential to the story, and we came up with him like late in development in Chapter 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We came up with him as we were writing his dialogue.
Yeah. Because originally he was just gonna be like a one-off thing. It's not even a spoiler to say where Chapter 3 is, isn't it? Because don't they say it? They say it at the end of Chapter 2.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Aurelius says where Dell is. Dell is in the labs, the animatronic labs.
Chapter 2, by the way.
Yeah, but we addressed that earlier. So I guess this will be like a slight teaser of Chapter 3. You play as Dell, you're in the animatronic labs, things happen. Who knows what things?
Oh yeah, also Jank coins are an in-lore thing now.
Yes, Jank coins. It's not like an NFT. It is a physical coin.
Oh, it is an NFT.
It's a physical coin. You'll see that in Chapter 3, perhaps.
But what if it's also an NFT?
It's not an NFT! Those died. I haven't seen anybody talk about NFTs in ages.
No, well, clearly you're not rich.
Yeah, it shows. That's why we're making Janko. That's why we don't have voice actors in Janko. That's why they're all my friends.
Not in the future.
Yeah, NFT's making a good comeback in 2027. Can't wait.
Yep.
Interesting things that happened in the course of development. Not much. Janko actually got 2 of my friends to date.
Oh yeah.
We won't say too much about that, because I think that would be very wrong. And I'm not crediting people being...
No. The less we say about it, the funnier. Just that entire statement. Yes. Janko has actually gotten 2 people into a relationship.
Well, I feel like I gotta explain it, because now I just sound self-centered that I just said that. I sound so self-centered, our product that we made, it got 2 people. No, because I want to mention it, because it's a very fun fact. Because it's true, technically, if you think about it.
It's funny.
We're great developers. We're great people. Literal saints.
Wait, hold on. I have an image for this.
You always have an image for this. No. No.
What Messiah complex?
Yeah. I made this image 2 years ago. I don't even remember what the context of me making this was.
I don't think there was context. I think you just kind of made it.
Oh, now you're just trying to say I already thought I had a Messiah complex, so I just made it? Is that what you're trying to say here? Because I don't have one!
I think it was just a bit you came up with.
Maybe, that might have been it, because I'm
There's
just
also
that
this one.
fucking... So you'll notice another suspicious cut here. There's so many suspicious cuts. Who knows what's even happening?
Yeah,
Well,
who has any idea?
Let's just say hypothetically that image does make it to the final cut. It's not wrong. Anyway, let's move on.
Also, fun fact: this was the actual graph from Itch.io.
Yeah, that's where that's where the first chapter is. Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 now on Steam.
And Janko sales is over.
Yeah,
Minecraft.
it's Jankillian copies.
Yeah, Jankillian developers, Janko devs, publishers, Janko devs, ref 69 because of course it is.
Yeah, we're gamers. We're not teenagers. We swear. Well, we aren't. Well, yeah, we aren't.
We swear a lot, actually.
We do. We do. You know, I gotta say, well, I'm not sure if this is entirely true, but I'm pretty sure I started swearing more after I watched Breaking Bad.
You definitely started saying bitch more.
Yeah, after I finished Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, I say the B word a lot, man. Just so casually. Like, I'm not even being mean to people.
Yeah. You just call random women just walking down the street.
Yeah, all the time. In fact, I think I need to go do that right now just to get it out of my system.
Oh yeah, fun fact about this specific image. So this is inspired by, of course, the Morbin meme.
Yeah.
I actually just got a reference so that I could make this as accurate as possible.
And it looks great. Be prepared to see
Even
this
when
in
it
the
comes
future.
to, the lighting.
You will see this a lot on posts, presumably.
Oh yeah, right. Ethan got sick over the course of development, and I made him this.
Yeah. And it worked wonders. I almost immediately felt better after having seen this image.
Yeah.
I use this image a lot now if somebody else gets sick.
There's also this, which the
Man.
file name for this one is Jankover.
It's Janko. Wait, that's not what the file says. Ja over. It doesn't have a K in it.
Oh yeah, hold on.
Now it's Jaovar. Yeah, but it's Janko.
Might be dyslexic.
If the game does bad, we will post this image on Twitter and delete the game. And this is all you will ever see. Nice. Now it's really Jankover.
Let's go. Wait. Yeah, here's an early model of Aurelius.
Yeah, Aurelius Kavanaugh. You misspelled his name.
I always misspell everybody's name.
Yeah. But I need to bring this up right now. If anybody ever goes through the files of the games and sees any, and I mean any misspelling, that was not me. That was him. He misspells everything. And I don't... Look at Flamingo Floaty.
Hey, I got flashlight right.
Yeah, good thing, too, because there was only one possible misspelling there, I feel. That would have gave it a different vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slash heady.
Yeah. If we just cleared the air then, any misspellings you see, not me, that's him. Cancel him.
Here's a render of the pool from the end of chapter 1 for some reason.
You have a render of this?
I don't know.
I've never seen this.
Concept art or something.
I gotta bring up, go buy Janko again. I gotta mention it again. I don't know why anybody would be this far into the jankcast if they haven't played it. That'd be kind of weird.
Yeah.
So I'm advertising to people that have already probably played it. Tell your friend to go buy Janko.
Oh yeah, also here's the sign. Oh yeah, I forgot we used this.
Yeah, you might notice that from the Valentine's Day image.
Yeah, I forgot we actually put this in the game. So, yeah, if you're wondering why this image is here, yeah, that's why, because it's an in-joke from Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I made well, I didn't model it, but I made the texture for it. The water part.
Yeah, you made the text. I rendered this.
Oh, and the name of it. The name of this place is called the Underwater Park, which is the stupidest name, and I came up with it. And then
I'm sure you're very proud.
I am. So the CEO, you know, we blame the CEO of Janko, you know, the in-game CEO, Aurelius Kavanaugh. Anytime we make a mistake, or we come up with something stupid, we just pin it on that guy and say, "Ah, yeah, he's a stupid character."
He is kind of dumb.
He is, yes. This is a cassette tape. Been made.
Here's the cassette tape player. You know, this model actually sent me down a rabbit hole of like analog tech. So you'll see it says standard 60A. That means it's the standard format of cassette tape. It lasts for 60 minutes, and this is the A side. And on the other side, it says the B side, despite the fact that you only see this side of the tape. Oh yeah, we also, this is the pipe model that you see a lot.
Yeah, I hated working with this pipe. It was so annoying.
It was funny too, because I was originally going to do it all in Blender, but then I realized that, one, splines are terrible to work with, and two, even if I did do splines in Blender, when I exported it, it was going to be a mesh, and that's way too unoptimized, so I made Ethan do it.
I think even now the pipes are very unoptimized. I hate working with pipes, man.
Not very unoptimized, but
I hate
but
pipes.
that's fine. Oh yeah, also the locker. So if you look on top of the locker in the game,
and as you can see, there's another misspell, which is the classic Ben move.
We have Bob Ross painting a locker on a canvas, which is very meta.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and here's the junction box.
Yeah, good old Simon
use a lot in the
Says.
game. Yeah, the Simon Says junction box. So we actually debated as to what we were going to do in that room for a while.
Didn't debate. We didn't. You debated.
Yeah, I tried to debate, and Ethan did it anyway.
Yes, because it's just... It works. Because, okay, so the way I pitch this...
Simon Says, that's way too simplified for our game. Simon Says, go burp.
The way I pitched this was, this is the emergency shut-off wave sequence or something like that, that turns the waves off. So I always pictured it. There's like a kid. He's drowning in the pool right now. You need to turn those waves off. Something bad's going to happen. So somebody runs back to go turn the waves off. You got to initiate the emergency wave sequence. And you got to do a whole wave of Simon Says. In the original version of Simon Says, too, it had like 3 rounds, too. So that was even funnier. Just imagining there's a kid desperately needs help. And you're just going, beep, boop, boop, boop. Well, it's just like screaming in the background or something. I don't know. It's just it's a funny thing to picture, is it not? Right?
Do you go to therapy?
No, they couldn't handle me.
Nah, I got arrested.
Come on, it is a funny concept. Like, you have to hastily do this. So you gotta do Simon Says. You even mess up once or twice. God damn it, I gotta restart. It's just, it's a good concept. Because, and also the CEO...
Here's the chest model.
We can't just move on from this. It's another thing on the CEO, like, to turn the waterfall off, you gotta go find these 4 valves randomly placed around just to access the safe room. Like, only an idiot would do that. That's not even in the game.
What do you mean
It's not in the game.
What? They tell me I made this for nothing?
It's not here.
Ethan, you said that there were no towel dispensers.
I know, but I forgot! I forgot about that. Did I even get sent these?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, hold on, let me scroll up.
Do you know how long you'd have to scroll up to find that?
That's true, we do talk a lot.
I'm gonna say not my fault on this one. Originally, this was a lazy river, but I couldn't figure out how to get water.
I did send it to you.
You're a petty little bitch. You really scroll
on May 13th, 2024, I sent you the dispensers FBX. You even responded to it. You said epic with 2 C's.
I don't think this is blasphemy. He's lying. Well, how was I supposed to know that was paper towel dispensers when it's spelled dispensers? It's not spelled correctly. How was I supposed to know it was what I was looking for? That's dispenser.
Probably should have enabled stream remote. I just doxed like everybody. Yeah, who cares?
So the power of post-process.
So if you see another suspicious cut...
Nah, this won't even be a suspicious cut. Just suspicious blurring on the entire screen.
Here they are, side by side.
Look at that difference. It's crazy. I guess that's another thing we'll throw in is Chapter 3 is going to be more horror-focused than Chapter 2.
Yeah, it's gonna be much more inspired by like Resident Evil.
Yeah, Chapter 3 is going to be pretty Resident Evil-like.
System Shock inspired too.
Yeah.
Because a lot of like the tight corridors and like the puzzle element. Well, you'll see.
Yeah, you'll see.
Bye.
Well, I don't think we can just buy like that after all that.
Yes, I just did. Bye.
Well, no, too bad. I'm unbuying your buy. We're having a proper goodbye. We got to be professional. You think of all the millions of people playing this right now. What are you doing?
Look in the chat.
What have you done? No. 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 Okay. For context, he just sent me this image here. It is a leave call card. I made this like 3 or 4 years ago.
This has been like an ongoing thing for like years.
Yeah. One of our little things. God. But, good thing this isn't a call. This is a YouTube video.
This is a jankcast.
This is jankcast, and we'll sign off.